Now you can see my presentation.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. Sorry for that. So I am Michael Abdou. I lead the sales at ONEedge Systems, and I'm going to focus on reviewing some of the details surrounding Edgify, which is our Edge as a Service product. And I'm going to focus particularly on the work that we're doing to present it as a commercial offering. Okay. So I'm going to start off really addressing, the market opportunity and what drove us to engage in this project and ultimately develop Edgify. Much of what our team has reviewed up until this point in the presentation, also showcases the innovative technological solution that we've been working on for the past several years. And it's taken a lot of diligent effort and a lot of focused project execution and technical collaboration to get to where we are with the ONEedge project. However, it's important to understand that solutions aren't innovative inherently, right? Simply within a vacuum, but rather they address evolving needs of the broader public. So, with the many years of experience in the cloud computing industry and paying close attention to the evolving marketplace, we took note of several key factors that helped us with our development of Edgify. The first key dynamic has been the rapidly expanding need for cloud-like capabilities at the edge, right? And those needs really developed from expanded service availability, as well as the need for low latency applications. Secondly, with a rapidly expanding marketplace, organizations have been less willing really to put all of their eggs in one basket, right? So, and to commit completely to a single vendor. With a more expansive marketplace, companies are seeking the freedom to shop for what suits them best at any given moment. Hence, there's a growing desire to avoid vendor lock-in. With the cloud and edge computing becoming more mainstream over the past several years as well, the market has grown exponentially in size. And many of these newer customers are coming to the market, not necessarily being technology companies with huge IT departments. So the need for cloud managed services has become extremely marketable. And lastly, the massive wave of container technology adoption has helped shape the focus of our project and the capabilities that we've delivered. And then, interestingly enough, I think these circumstances provided what we lived through during the past 2 years with COVID-19. There's really been an acceleration, a dramatic acceleration in the demand for these cloud and edge technologies. So, what is Edgify? Edgify is a newly released service, right, that makes it easier for organizations that are looking to deploy a fully equipped enterprise cloud with increased flexibility, both in terms of how and where it is resourced, and really without the need for a highly technical IT team to manage it. It provides the simple ability to build a hosted cloud with a fully managed OpenNebula front end, which is prepared and ready to automatically deploy as a service. That front end can be hosted, that will be hosted on and managed by OpenNebula, all just within a few minutes, and with a single intuitive control panel that is up and running on request without any required installation. And it allows you to then provision and build a distributed edge multi-cloud environment using resources from any of your preferred cloud providers. as well as with your own on-premises resources. So ultimately, and as Tino pointed out, it provides a solution that is vendor neutral, right? Allowing you to build an enterprise cloud utilizing providers of your choice. And beyond that, you have just as much flexibility to migrate workloads from one provider to another. It's application agnostic, right? Permitting companies to run virtual machine workloads along with application containers from Docker Hub and Kubernetes. And it provides a complete on-demand flexibility with the hosted and fully managed front end. You can add clusters and remove them based entirely on your particular demands at any point in time. So taking a more comprehensive look at Edgify, we've built a dynamic solution that provides an extended set of capabilities, which are primarily based on flexibility and ease of use. Here are some of the key benefits. First, as I outlined, Edgify provides a fully managed front end. And it can be hosted really geographically wherever you choose. It's backed by open evidence systems and our professionals with an enterprise SLA of 99.9% uptime and 24/7 enterprise support. It provides the ability to automatically deploy clusters either on premises, right, if you're seeking complete data sovereignty, or using public cloud providers of your choice, right, for flexibility and low latency. It permits maximum availability, right, with a front end that can be deployed across zones, and the clusters that can be deployed across locations and multiple providers. And you can optimize the configuration to best suit your needs. It's a completely elastic solution, which you can grow and shrink based on your needs, and ultimately will come with a corresponding flexible pricing model. And it is completely stress-free, right? Without any need for installation, monitoring, or ongoing maintenance. All of that is carried out by our team at ONEedge Systems. Now, in terms of some real-life applications of putting Edgify to work, here are just a few sample solutions for which you could effectively use it. So with Edgify, you can create a hybrid cloud combining on-premises resources with those from public cloud providers. Similarly, it allows you to orchestrate across the multi-cloud continuum, right? All from within a single control panel. You can build geo-distributed edge cloud environments, right? The simple cluster deployment protocol makes it easy to distribute your cloud resources across the globe, wherever you need it. You can use it for testing and development environments. The flexibility and security that it offers allows you to address compliance regulations that you may have. And you can take advantage of it to build disaster recovery and high availability environments across multiple zones. So how to get started and ultimately put Edgify to the test. So we have made it really simple for anyone to try it out. The first step is to make a request for us to instantiate an Edgify hosted front end. Okay, we've created a web form that can be filled out and submitted by any interested party. Then once we set up that hosted front end, a user can then begin configuring and deploying clusters according to their specific needs and preferences, right? Utilizing their preferred resources, as well as their preferred resource providers. And then from there, a user has the freedom to execute workloads of their choice, right? Virtual machines, application containers, Kubernetes clusters, Um, and hopefully they'll have the opportunity to build out those solutions as needed. So the promotion of Edgify is really going to be centered both on the flexibility, the set of capabilities, and the ease of use of the software, along with the practical and efficient enterprise service that can accompany it. However, at a more fundamental level, it's important to highlight that this entire solution is based on open source technology. So it's available for anyone to download, test it, put it to use, either on their own or with the provided services by Open Nebula Systems. Companies can even begin to create their own innovative solutions based on this technology. Okay, so this is just a peek into Edgify, our Edge as a Service offering, and the plan that we're putting forward to bring it to market as a commercial product. All right, thank you. I'm going to hand things over now to Marco, and he's going to walk us through a demo.
Thank you, Michael.